football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense will take the field first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. They stop and show the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Penn State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Finds us back in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Back to throw, it's Gentry. They're working that left side. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Washington right back to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Working that left side now. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one. Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll run the quarterback sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense. I think about right place, right time, great thought process. Just
oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet, and they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's a big stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got great speed. Pushed out of bounds at the 41, but not before he pulls off a terrific return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Penn State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last...
Open field on the right. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup of the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Got a man. It's Gibbs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your... A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Gentry. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold onto the ball till the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Get it out on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Washington wants to go quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Gentry. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Huskies. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man on the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Back to pass, it's Gentry. Working that left side. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibbs. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his man. It's Gibbs. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Wants to throw. It's Gentry. He's got his man across the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run?
Money on the Jets! They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fakes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Huskies have a lot of options on second and inches. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds a little space. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been...
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Makes the grab. It's Gibbs. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Gentry. He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibbs. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a win.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. A first down run in the red zone. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Here's the Heat. Gets rid of it. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Here comes the offense on second down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to